All right, well, Wednesdays here on the program, we like to put the spotlight on the farm women's group, Common Ground.
Common Ground is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. Joining us now is Paula Peterson from the Waverly area. Nice to have you here today, Paula.
Nice to be here, guys.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
State Fair Week, how's it going?
It's going good so far. I'll be out there Saturday.
Good.
And if anybody gets a chance out there, there's a fun little free scavenger hunt with your app you can download. We start in Raising Nebraska. Just Farm Bureau and Extension are working together to get people to see what's all out at the fair.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, great idea.
Yeah.
Well, we want to talk about what it means to chop silage.
Yep, this year, every year we usually chop green corn. It's normally when you harvest it, corn is about 15% moisture. When you chop it for silage, it's in about 40%, 40 to 60, depending on what you're looking at. And we put it in a bunker and then cover it, and it bakes. Well, this year, because of the lack of rain and the pasture not being able to grow, we've actually been having to chop early and just feed it directly to the cows, and we call it green chop. And but you can only put a little bit out, because if it sits there, it'll bake, and that gets the nitrate levels up too high, and that can actually make cows really sick. And so before we go to chopping our full silage this year, we're actually sending it in to be tested, because we need to know where that nitrate level is.
Oh, wow.
And so we may have to make some big decisions here in the next couple days. We're waiting for results to come back right now on whether we're going to actually chop corn or maybe try an experiment and chop soybeans this year.
Oh, wow. Is this bad news for farmers? I mean, you've got that corn in the field, and then you have to chop it for silage. Is that not what you would want to do?
For us, we always set aside about 20-25 acres for feed for our cattle. Other guys that don't raise cattle, it's not what they want to do with their corn. But with that hailstorm went through, the drought, the stocks on these, if I go out there, one of our neighbor boys is had a birthday party this weekend, and he wanted ears of corn to throw in a bucket. He's 7. And I went out there and I could break the stalks just with my own hands. And so I'm really concerned, and the ears are a lot smaller. I'm not sure what kind of volume we're going to get out of the 25 acres that we normally do, whether we're going to have to bump it up to 30, and then that'll cut into what we would normally harvest for, you know, what the rest of what we do.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, well, Paula, good information today, and you're sticking around with a recipe.
A super, super easy, fun recipe.
Okay.
Easy is good. That's what we always like.
And
All
it
right.
tastes good too, I'm sure.
Thank you, Paula.
Thanks, Paula.